Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's well here. A little different. I usually don't use this app through my laptop. I usually have a desktop at home that I use it, but just thought maybe I'd try something different here and let you guys in on a little behind the scenes footage. Here I am in the lap of luxury at a Homewood Suites here in I don't know Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, and usually I like to start the draft rounds a little earlier than the night before the draft, but I was out of town for holidays, and so I just got back. And then I'm a firm believer that the greatest things in life were created by procrastination. So I procrastinate. And so I'm like, well, I should probably get these things done. But I thought, you know what? Most people don't ever get to see kind of how we make draft rounds, and I know there's always questions about how they're made. And so I was like, you know what? While I'm doing this to kind of keep me focused, to kind of keep me on track, I'm just going to do them live and let you guys see. Now, here's the deal. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see the chat. I'm trying to run the chat off my iPad and watch that, but when I switch over to a different screen, I don't get to see the screen that I'm seeing now, where my face is and the chat usually is. So, so this is going to be a little thing. Now, before we get going on this draft rounds, we have to do some disclaimers because I don't want people watching this and then getting pissed and then just flipping out on things. This is not a true indicator of what I think your skill level is or will be or was. My job is to make the best rounds and the best even teams possible. And when I make draft rounds, I try to keep that in mind. And so it's a very difficult, as you'll see, when I switch over, you'll see how difficult it is to do this kind of stuff and to get everyone, especially when you have six teams and there's a lot of people that might be new. And so you kind of miss on them. And so then you got to also think back of last year. And I think the teams that were in the finals, I think were a lot, maybe not a lot, but definitely more high-skilled teams. They probably had a couple guys that should have been in higher rounds. So I got to kind of go back and look through that to see how that worked. But hey, you guys can help me here. So you guys chat. You guys, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what you think. I'll try to give you my reasoning for why I do what I do. You're going to see some missing people. I don't know if this is HEPA, like Dan's sick. He's not coming. So, if you guys were on the fence about not coming because Dan was going to be here, well, you missed out because now Dan's not coming. So let me show you how kind of it's set up. Everything's set up. I'm going to just switch over here and you're going to see this. We're going to go to, we'll do this. Maybe that works, or we can do it. Maybe this is better for you guys. I don't, whichever one you guys prefer, you can tell me in the comments about how it works. So when I flip over to share my screen here, the first thing I'm going to show you is, let's see, is that what's showing up now? Okay, yeah, that is what's showing up. So this is basically, I build them all on, I build everything, and this is obviously last year's team. I haven't put the magnets in. I will do that as part of this, but this is basically what I start out with. I mean, I have blank. You have both 14 rounds. This is where it will end up at the end of the night. This will be the draft rounds, but I usually start over here, and usually I'll put all the players in here. But for this one, I just kept them in this right here. Right. This is how I build the draft. So obviously, it's literally I've removed email and phone number and that kind of stuff, but it lets you know that this is how I build the rounds. And basically, what's most important to me is probably this, the skill ranking. And so usually I'll sort them, and you can see where we have some eight level players, some 7 level players, and on down the line there. But the thing is all the 4s are different. And see, then you have jokers like Broderick here, who puts himself as a 1 every single time. And so this is kind of where we start. And so where I start first is we're just going to get the easiest one out of the way is our goalies. And our goalies here. So then we'll go here and we'll put goalies in round 1. Now here, let me ask you guys a very blurry. I don't know how to change the blur. I am on hotel internet, so I don't know if that's making this blurry to me. but I can obviously I can blow this up right here. This is what you're seeing. So these are for sure our goalies. Robert Morgan is actually out for this one. And there's another goalie somewhere, but I can't remember who it is, but I'll find them, obviously. So the first thing that I would do here is I would take this and we'll put the goalies. Come on, silly goose. We'll put the goalies in round one here. I know Joanna Owen is one. And we'll put Robert Morgan in, even though I know something came up, and I think he is ill as well, and so we had to find a replacement. But I can't remember who that replacement is. But I'm going to put him in just as a placeholder. Robert Morgan. And there's one more goalie, but I cannot remember who that last goalie is here. So I know I posted them in another group. Philly Dex group here. Same refs, same idea. Come on, load them up, load them up, load them up, load them up, load them up. Madison Gephardt, Paul Thomas Cornelo. The problem is with this new system is Paul Thomas plays a bunch of positions, so he would have clicked all of them, and so it doesn't just show me as just a goalie. So I would just pull one of these numbers here, and I'd find Cornelio, and now we know that he's already on the list. All right, so now we have all the goalies here. Is it still blurry when I'm not fixed over, or is the quality of my screen? Oh God, here's Jeff Peck here in here just doing things. Jeff Peck would be in the ring around, but he doesn't play hockey anymore. I'm not sure how to fix the blurriness here, guys, because I'm just sharing my screen. Let me see if I pull it up. I mean, see, here's what I mean. You're seeing what I'm seeing right here, right? So, let's see if we can. Let's see what happens if I stop. Like I'm going to stop screen sharing. We're going to share the screen again. Now it says screen sharing is not allowed. Imagine that. All right, so let's. We can't square that. Now we've messed it all up, boys. Boop, 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 boop. How do we do this? Screen sharing is not allowed. Oh boy. Hold on, we're gonna fix this. You can only enable when you share the browser tab. How silly is this? Share audio, if you'll share audio. We literally were just sharing the screen, and now it's telling me that it's not allowed. So let's find out what's going on here. Okay, so I see that. So anyway, that's how we do the goalie draft rounds. Oh, this is so hard. I don't understand why this is so hard from a Mac to do. Enable. Okay, let's try this. Boy, we are not up to Billy Gins. We're in a Homewood Suites right now. Do. Why does this not work? I just want to share it. Oh boy. 10 minutes for Jay Call, 10 minutes from you. Okay, we can do that. Let's get Jeff Peck. Jeff Peck, if you're still here, click on this link here and come in here and you can talk to the people while I'm trying to figure out why this thing does not work anymore. I don't understand why this is not allowed. Let's see if I can try it on another screen here. Bum, 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 bum. Restream. Oh, here we go. We're gonna go into the studio. Boy, if we just had a producer. If we just had a producer. All right. Man, that is the weirdest thing I've ever. Well, I'm glad you guys are still here with me. Leaf, well, it's not third place. It's the silver medal championship game. The reason that we do it that way is because drafts are so unpredictable that you'll have teams that go 0-4, and I wanted it to be a way that they thought they still had something to play for and didn't just quit at the end, right? So I just do not know why. Now it will not let me share my screen. Let me see if it'll let me try this. Hold on. Stupid restream. Let me see if I can. There's a presentation. Nope. Why will you not let me share my screen? This is the silliest thing I've ever heard. Unable to share my screen. Well, they did get, I mean, whatever, they did get third, but it's just, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. We've got a lot of people in here with us, and I want everyone to be here. I'm going to try to, I'm using Restream, and it usually lets me see, it let me do it just a second ago. And then I turned it off because it was blurry. And now it's not letting me. Let's see if I cut off my camera and share my screen. Okay, nope, it's not gonna let me do it there. Let me see if I do settings. General. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna try to end the stream, and I'm gonna try to set it right back up. And then, hey, Casey, what's going on? Is that Casey Murphy? Oh no, that's Casey, the player.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey, Casey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Casey's my roomie this weekend. We got like five people in a cabin, and she's gonna be one of them.
I'm excited.
So, yeah, you're live right now.
That's great.
So,
That's all right.
yeah. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna end this,
Okay.
and I'm gonna restart it because I can't get my screen to share, and I need to share the screen so people can see the draft. So I'll end it. I'll be back. All right, we'll see you guys later.